Welcome back everybody to another pomade review, and after weeks of doing water-based / oil-based products, I'm back here with another oil-based pomade, and we'll be discussing Bless Up from 3 Decker Pomade Co. today. And in case you don't know, the 3 Decker company is one of the newest kids in the block, and last week I reviewed their water-based pomade called Dapper Boy. It's a really interesting, nice and slick, unorthodox water-based pomade that has a very, very creamy consistency, and I fairly enjoyed it. And today we'll be looking at their oil-based pomade, which comes in a 4-ounce aluminum tin with a twist top lid and a picture of a tattooed hand in prayer, hence the name Bless Up. So the scent this comes in is the classic signature scent of the 3 Decker company, which is called the Waxed Woods, which, as I discussed in the review last week, I said the scent isn't exactly all that special. It's sort of a sweet, woody scent with a bit of a floral hint to it, and it's fairly subtle. Once you put it in your hair, you can't smell it all. But it's not a bad scent. I'm not too crazy about it, but it's not too good of a scent either. It's just okay. I can't live with it. And once you open the pomade up, this is what it looks like. It's on the waxier side. And this is advertised to be a firm holding pomade with a low to medium shine. And it's designed to apply to the hair really easily. So right now my hair is damp, and I'll go ahead and take a scoop. So you can see, despite being on the waxy side, it still scoops out rather easily. It kind of scoops out like a medium actually, and breaking it down. Once in your hands, it doesn't break down waxy at all. It just goes breaks down pretty nice and buttery. Applying it to the hair is also a very smooth application. You can see there's no tug at all, and there's a little bit of resistance. It applies just like a standard medium, actually, that it has sort of, its physical properties are rather similar to that of a medium, but when it comes to hold, it is on the lightest. It would be a medium firm on my hair, but it works as a true firm as well. And the buildup on it is also, it's on the waxier side too, but it's a very clean one. I'm gonna go ahead and take a second scoop for the sides and back. And the shine on this, it's advertised to be sort of a low to medium shine, which is absolutely true. It's just a slight notch below a true medium shine. It's not a wet shine whatsoever. It's more of like, it's the right amount of healthy sheen. It's very, very slightly wet, but it's not overly wet. It's not a greasy looking shine, but it just gives the right amount of shine that you need. That isn't too low, it isn't too medium, it's just on the sweet spot, a really nice in between. Now, as you can see, combing it back is also pretty simple. It feels, I'm a little lost for words right now. I don't know, what's wrong with me today, but yeah, just combing it feels really easy. And it actually styles really like a medium holding pomade, though in hotter conditions it might turn out to be a medium, but if it isn't too hot, say about I'm talking Celsius. I don't use imperial units. I don't use Fahrenheit. So basically in about 15 to 20 degree Celsius weather, it's sort of like a medium firm to me, and any higher than that it goes a bit like it's a slight notch above a true medium actually. But anything colder, it goes to like a true firm hold. It just holds up really nicely. But yeah, I said this actually works as a medium firm at best earlier, but then that's only for if we're talking about temperatures below 20 degrees Celsius. If you go anything higher, it'll just melt down a bit and turn into a medium, especially now we're entering the summer. So, well, what am I talking about? It is summer already. And the slickness in this one, it's a really nice slick firm. It has a great amount of slickness to it. As you can see, my sides are pretty much tucked back. And I'm just gonna comb my sides a little more diagonally because my cut was actually made for that. I grew the sides just slightly longer in my last cut than usual, so that I won't comb my sides completely straight down, but just a little diagonally. So this is, I guess I can call it done right now. And you can see that I can get sort of a medium height with it, even though I don't really go for so much height. And my hair, it takes about 2 to 3 washes to get it out. And the build, like I said, is on the waxier side, but it doesn't leave you with a stickiness or greasiness. It's a very clean buildup that is actually somewhat, it gives you better control throughout the days to follow, but it can't stand any more than 3 days of buildup with this stuff because the wax just builds up even more and more. And under this lighting, this is what the shine looks like in the hair. Now, as you can tell, this is fairly slick stuff. And my final verdict on Bless Up Oil-Based Pomade, it doesn't exactly break the mold because it's not meant to. It's designed to be a more traditional pomade, and it really does the job well. It does exactly what it's designed for: a smooth application despite being on the waxier side, the perfect amount of low medium shine, and great slickness. And with this slickness in my hair, of course, I get a really more than sufficient amount of control that I need while styling this product in my hair. And it has sort of a medium firm to a true firm hold, but given the amount I use today, it's 20 degrees right now, but I think it'll get higher. It'll probably hold it to be sort of a little higher than a typical medium firm today because I use a little more than usual. But yeah, this pomade is not exactly meant to be one of those oil-based pomades designed to have really special properties to be the next big thing in the market, the next oil-based that is supposed to stand out compared to others, because no, this pomade is actually designed to be very traditional in mind, so it doesn't exactly break the mold. If you want something that works really well but isn't too fancy, it just doesn't really go beyond the scope of your traditional oil-based pomades, then this is a good one. It's actually very predictable, but it's meant to be classic in its style, and it's not really meant to really be the next a new thing in the hair product market. So this actually does the job really well. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe to this channel, click on the bell icon to miss a single upload of The Squiddy Show, and I'll see you next time on The Squiddy Show.